Game Orphan is now proudly part of the One Shot Network. Check out other great podcasts at oneshotpodcast.com.
The 763rd Bitter Litany, Chapter the 2nd, Personages of Consequence, in which relevant individuals are introduced in brief. Having made ourselves familiar with the wider world of our fair society, we can begin our exploration of the central figures of this litany in particular. Though there are many people to know, I have taken the liberty of singling out 5 as those with the greatest agency in how the late drama was played out. I am sure that the reader is well aware of the Sanghark, at least by his station, if not his face, as he has not for the last few centuries deigned to be much within the public eye, and thus may be set aside in favor of his vox proxy, the Sangharkan Adsentia Anatel. Tall, sallow to the verge of desanguination, and frequently dour with the noteworthy exception of when seen within the company of a personage later to become consequential, Anatel is of no house but the Sangharki, as is traditional to those within it. One would not find the reasons for his ascension detailed in previous volumes of the Bitter Litany, particularly not within the pages of heretical first editions of volumes 599 and 601, and decidedly not within those chapters which were never named the Schism Imperialis Parts Various. So, in the absence of history, we might know him by his lantern staff, which he carries so the light of the Emperor might shine above the heads of the faithful, and from the curious amulet that he wears. The amulet is inscribed with words in numerous scripts, many unreadable, even if the letters or glyphs are recognizable. It is rumored that this amulet lists the Sanghark and Adsentia's achievements, though further detail is deliciously scarce. I, for one, choose to believe it is a legacy of the broken hearts left in Anatel's wake, but I have always been a romantic. Numerous dalliances would also explain why many within the Sangharki and even some within the Ordo Principium Fides have somewhat cooled on the speaker for the Sanghark. One might shudder to think that one so high may distastefully flirt with heresy rather than adherents or heathens. On the subject of poor taste and adherence to heathenism, it has been reported that Anatel is, as a point of fact, capable of smiling, though he rarely does so except when in the company of the chimericist Gwaine Kieranthal. Deficient in social graces, the corpse tinkerer can be seen among the good people of the city with merciful infrequency, and unless he is accompanied by the infinitely more charming Sangharkan Adsentia, like as not, he will be in no disposition to chat. This is, in most cases, for the best. Gwaine Kieranthal's theories on how our peoples, peers and peasants alike, might be improved are both bizarre and deeply held, which, I must allow, can hold a treacherous depth of fascination for the curious, though I must issue this warning. He talks with his hands. I do not mean that he is prone to gesticulation. In truth, his hands are orderly and precise in their dexterity. One might find that he discusses matters with his hands, and that he has quite so many that they offer back a forum's diversity in opinion. Now, beneath the superlative manua and crazed experimentation did a human heart once beat? This remains to be seen. However, it was relayed by an Ordo Principium librarian's porter to his wife in front of their daughter, who absently gossiped to a carefully placed porcelain toad that the Lord Kieranthal has requested a liber legis pertaining to the formation and litigation of marital bonds. So perhaps his interest expands beyond the improvement of the imperial subject and onto himself.
All right, Bree, what is your background?
I'm a spare. You live in the shadow of your family's disdain, and sometimes it looms like a sheer black cliff and threatens to swallow you whole. You are least loved of your siblings, illegitimate, disgraced, or just overlooked. But you have found care and true belonging elsewhere. Guard the community you have built, and make your family rue their folly.
Choose a name, something biting, sullen, or defiant, and pronouns.
Lorelei.
Lorelei. Very good. Welcome, Lorelei.
She, her.
She, her. Choose what history took from you that you've longed for and railed against ever since. The secret grief that haunts your every step.
Your much-loved father. The only member of the family, that's in quotation marks, who never once made you shameful or small.
And tell me, what house is your father from? Or what house are you a spare to?
I am a spare to the Order Principium.
Or are you a member of the Ordo Principium from another house?
I was bored into the house, and my place within the house was discovered when my mother died. Not my birth father, but the father who raised me. Brought me to the house, to the top of the house where my biological father is.
So your biological father is important in the Ordo Principium?
He is the top.
He's the Archduke?
Yes.
Okay, so your biological father is the Archduke of the Ordo Principium. But you have the person who actually raised you, also part of the Ordo Principium. What is his role? Because I have a pitch, if you want. Because I know your brain is getting a little goopy right now.
Yeah, what's your pitch?
We had mentioned that you were thinking of being some sort of an inquisitor. Maybe he is an inquisitor captain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or he works with the inquisitors.
Yeah. Like maybe he trains the younger inquisitors or something, but he's important. He's venerated among them.
But he's gone now.
Ooh. All right.
Because there are some things that are not tolerated.
Especially among inquisitors.
And he hid a secret that should not have been hidden. Me.
Oh my god, he pissed the Archduke off by not rejecting you immediately. That is so gross.
Not tell immediately that he knew I wasn't actually his biological kid.
Yeah. Yeah, they track that.
He knew Mom had a dalliance and said nothing until someone else found out.
Wait, so you're a bastard child, but it's on your mother's side or it's on your father's side?
On my mother's side.
Okay, got it.
So the Archduke with my mom, which is how I was able to stay under the radar.
Understood. I get it now. I follow completely. All right, now we'll do attachments. Choose one member of your community who taught you how to value yourself. I don't think this can be your found father because he gone. This has to be someone who is extant.
In exile, your secret ally who taught you how to thrive without the resources or support of your family.
Outstanding. One who has sworn to see your dreams come true.
A veteran, your fighting master who gave you the courage and the will to fight for your future.
And one who hates your parents nearly as much as you do.
An urchin, your constant shadow, whose mask of cynicism hides a tender heart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this picture is getting so clear about what you're about now. I'm digging it. Your family provides you with a grudging measure of hospitality, despite their scorn. You have rooms in the family estate, a wardrobe befitting your station, a meager allowance, and a servant to run your errands and tend your needs. Choose one expectation that your family has always demanded from you, and one more they have imposed upon you recently, as your sibling has begun to gain prominence. So, like, the second one is like, oh, your sister is getting more and more important, so, like, you have to do this now.
That you will never share the family's secrets with any outsider has been a constant one since I was introduced to the family.
Okay.
And the more recent one is my sibling is beginning to get more important, is that you will sacrifice your honor to keep the family's hands clean, yes, guess who just had guess who's going on a bit of a sabbatical for 9 months?
Oh, no!
My half-sister.
Oh, that is gnarly. I love it. All right, give me 3 bright futures that might still be yours if history is kind.
See your sibling, the heir, dead or disgraced, and take their place.
Okay.
To carve out a place of power and security so you never feel small again.
All right.
And to humiliate your parents with how wrong they were about you.
This is troublingly vindictive. You are going to personally bring the entire Inquisition down.
Oh, me?
Oh my god. Let's go to your position.
The spider.
The spider.
It is the nature of the world, plainly and simply, that to light a candle is to cast a shadow. So, to spring demands winter, music requires silence, and love inevitably brings sorrow. And where there is a tangle of court intrigue, well then, along comes a spider.
Choose 1 to 3 distinct features.
A practiced and winning smile that never quite reaches my eyes.
All right.
A deadly little blade, cold and keen, hidden up my sleeve.
Would you like a third?
Just because it's part of my personality, an elegant, silver-headed cane that taps out an unmistakable rhythm.
That is a delight. This is very aura, as the kids say.
This is also very much a character that I'm playing in another game who was born and raised a criminal and has a sword cane.
At any time I play 1 of 3 possible characters and that's it. So like we all do it. Choose at least 1 mess you are currently tidying up and take a secrets token for each choice. So 1 to 3 messes you are trying to tidy.
One of the prince's advisors is neck deep in debt to some very dangerous people. Better hope you can resolve things before they decide to use their leverage.
Very good. That is 1. Do you want another?
Why not? One of your informants has gotten greedy, or desperate, and is now selling royal secrets. The recent wealth suggests noble customers, but which house?
I was really hoping you would pick that one. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And finally, why can you never lay down this burden and simply walk away?
There's only one that really fits. Is your expertise in quiet death means no prince could ever let you walk away. You would be hunted and put down so that no rival could ever wield you against them.
That is outstanding. Perfect. This is very good. This is so mean.
You're gonna have fun with it too.
I am already enjoying this. This is gonna be very good. Zad or Emily, whom's is next?
I'm good to go unless you want to go, Emily.
Go for it. I'm struggling.
All right.
Take it away. What is your background?
I'm taking also the background of a spare, and I will be playing Marquis Bahamut Imperialis, Count of Lancet and Dirkenshire, Earl of Knockable Lane in the city. They, them pronouns
Isn't it?
for this individual.
So you get
So-
1 lane in
Well,
the city.
yeah, but like Knockables, like got a couple of antiquity dealers, as well as like a scriptorium and like an alchemist shop. So it's a good lane to have.
You want that lane. We like that lane.
Emily, I have notes. I will send you notes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need all of these sent to me. Even
Yeah,
if
for
it's
sure.
even if it's just scattered notes, I'm gonna need them all sent over to me. But all right.
A lot of the people in House Imperialis are like this, where Bahamut is not a one of the favored of the house. They're climbing, but they're not one of the favored. And
Right.
they all just like end up with land. It's worth it thinking of House Imperialis as almost a microcosm of the Empire itself, where there
Oh,
are cadet branches and internal factions that are constantly struggling with each other inside the house, clawing for supremacy with Maximus Rex at the top, kind of looking down on all of it.
That makes total sense to me. Choose what history took from you that you've longed for and railed against ever since. The secret grief that haunts your every step.
A drake drank my blood when I was young, but the so pure blood of the Emperor was too much for it, and it waned and died. I will never forgive my father for delivering the poison. The order to do so, however, came from Maximus Rex himself, and therefore is beyond reproach.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be improper for somebody of my station to be reduced to a cavalry officer or something.
Yeah.
Need to protect the blood of the Emperor.
Choose one member from your community who taught you how to value yourself.
I have named this person Niles Nillis. He is a scholar, your trusted advisor, who has great ambitions for the change that you could make.
One who hates your parents nearly as much as you do.
I have Jane Barrow, a baker, your childhood shelter, who dried your tears and hid you from your parents' scorn.
Great. And one who has sworn to see your dreams come true.
I have an exile, your secret ally who taught you how to thrive without the resources or support of your family. It's the god Odette.
What?
Yes.
Oh no.
Hey, Rob, do you mind chatting from time to time as we're rolling along here?
Fucking hell yes.
Because I got some big fucking plans.
It's been a minute, and we made a lot of gods.
Yeah,
Is
as
this-
a reminder.
Is this your god of heroism that became?
The god Odette was previously the god of heroism, but is now the god of ambition, heroes, and villains.
Yes.
Outstanding.
I don't think it's been on air, but we have talked about the fact that it would go a cult of Odette would go very well with the Empire in terms of.
I think that did get mentioned
I
very
know.
briefly on air, which is why I was like, Odette, I remember that. Oh, that is juicy. That is delightful.
Yep.
Who are your strongs and what is your weak?
I think my strongs are Niles Nillis, the scholar, and Odette.
Mm-hmm.
And Jane is the weak one for now.
I mean, even just by matter of like, it's been a while.
She's still in the household. Like, she
Mhm.
probably, my guess is once I became the Earl of Knockold Lane, I just moved her out there.
Right.
So I can, she does good bread.
All right. Choose one expectation that your family has always demanded from you, and one more they have imposed upon you recently because your sibling, the heir, has gained in prominence.
So I also have you will never share the family's secrets. We do not talk about what we do, what the house does outside of the house. And that's for everybody.
Yeah.
My headcanon is that as House Imperialis, as Maximus Rex, is essentially making a play to usurp House Zanikostovich as the most prominent house. One of my siblings has been groomed pretty much for this for quite some time. And now that the play's actually moving, it's been impressed upon me that you will never openly contradict your parents or the heir.
Okay. All right.
I should probably come up with a sibling at some point, but
Yeah, we'll need to. Anyone that's creating like siblings and other side characters, we'll need to make those. But we can kind of work that out between. There's a lot of people, a lot of politics flying around. I get to sort of figure out all of that. I have a plan for how to structure it, but
this is the most people-dense arc we've had.
yes, but I'm really digging it because I think I think there's gonna be a lot of really fun stuff that happens. Choose
Oh, it's gonna be good.
choose 3 bright futures that you dream might still be yours if history is kind.
I've put these in order in the order in which I'm willing to sacrifice them. First is
Very
to
good.
carve out a place of power and security so you'll never feel small again.
Okay.
Second, publicly prove your worth in the eyes of the keep and the prince.
Mhm.
And finally, to forgive your sibling, the heir, and have a real relationship with them.
Oh,
I like at least one of the bastard illegitimate heirs. It's like, my sibling's not that bad.
I mean,
I like how you're the exact opposite of Bree's character. So
Yeah.
basically.
Yes.
I'm merely disfavored. I'm not illegitimate. Like I'm a real part of the house.
gotcha.
It's just like other people are on the up and up.
Yeah, you're like the fourth born or the fifth born. Like you're just not.
Yeah, other people have 2 allies.
Yeah.
I'm just a marquis and have some counties that I manage. Like, it's nothing.
I am ready for a position, Zad. What is your position in the court?
I am taking the pearl because I can't not take this. playbook.
It's very you coded.
It's very me coded.
Go ahead.
It's become something of a mess. Kingdoms, it has oft been said, are made in the image of their landscapes. On this brutal coast, survival is a constant battle, and storm and tide have made folks grim, harsh, and pitiless. But even here, amid the jagged rocks and the callous hearts, kindness still thrives, like a shining, perfect pearl.
Choose 1 to 3 distinctive features.
Absolutely. I have a smile so lovely, it makes your heart ache with longing.
Right, but what about your character? Hey.
Wait till you get to the second one.
Okay.
Elegant hands with smooth and soft skin, ink-stained and needle-pricked. Again, what about the character?
Right.
This is the last one, is definitely just the character. An enormous gold cape with a high collar brocade to look almost like it's gilded, and I move very well with it.
I mean, like you could
pull it off if you
you
tried.
could still pull that off though.
Maybe.
You just have to
and
find one.
Yeah.
Self-insert Zad arc.
If you imagine a Castlevania Dracula type of cape.
A Dracula?
But gold?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
the collar goes up to the tops of his ears, and it's huge. It's that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's like gold on the outside, red on the inside. Very
Excellent.
flourishy. Yes.
I'm into it.
We're not gonna get along.
Probably not.
Okay, so it's interesting they don't have a special verb here for this, but choose at least one situation that has been keeping your chambers empty of late and take an intimacy token for each choice.
Your most prominent admirer is disgraced and has accused you of betraying their confidence and causing their downfall.
Thank you for selecting the biggest drama one. I was hoping.
Yeah, definitely that one. When it says a prominent admirer, I think Bahamut is as much an intellectual as they are a dilettante. And so this person was one of my adherents who started making moves after the fact, like after the course that I had been laying out and within my particular theories. And when they got, presumably by the Inquisition, I was blamed for a lot of things that they couldn't fully stick on me. Being a part of House Imperialis protected me from that fully falling down, but there is unwanted attention. And then I think the last one also applies. Your most ardent admirer is muscling out all the others, threatening their supposed rivals or bribing them to look elsewhere. And this is my sibling. This is the one that is appointed to be the leader of House Imperialis and eventually the prince. They want my support bad. Because, they know what I'm capable of. And also, they want to honor the household structure as it exists. And I think, in some ways, there's been some skullduggery to keep me isolated, or attempt to keep me isolated from the machinations. So this is my sibling that the house politics is fucking wrecking our relationship. So I've got those two.
I like it. That's good. Why can you never lay down this burden and simply walk away?
I do not have an ailing parent. I have an ailing empire to care for, who you love fiercely and steadily as the tides love the coast.
Devotion to the Empire combined with knowledge that it is not in a good position, and you're probably one of the few people that is willing to acknowledge that, even privately.
Yes. My position allows me to protect the Empire, and so I stay.
That's outstanding. And finally, Emily, what is your background?
Hello there. I am an heir.
All right, let's go.
The future of your family rests on your shoulders, and sometimes it feels as crushing as the depths of the Crow-Black Sea. Countless generations that came before you laid down their lives, and spent the lives of others to win the station you now enjoy. Preserve the family, and make them proud.
Choose a name.
Renatia. Renatia Zanakostovich.
Yeah! Oh!
Let's go.
That's so good.
Choose what history took from you that you've longed for and railed against ever since, the secret grief that haunts your every step.
Why, my beloved father, who raged and railed against you in delirium as the fever melted the flesh from his bones. Rest his soul.
Oh. Did you kill Zanakostovich?
Who's asking?
Okay, I asked and answered, I suppose. Don't fuck with Emily. Oh my god, you guys. Don't do that.
Oh yes, I personally did. I did it. I jumped right in.
I think we're gonna get along.
If this was another game
Oh, you think
or
that?
another moment, I'd be like, I don't know if that's in like spirit of the question, because it's what has history taken from them? But I love the idea.
It's like,
History took it from me. Like,
Oh,
it's
cruel
so
thing.
good.
Archduke Vladislav Zanakostovich. Or maybe he's still hiding somewhere. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Not me.
All right, let's do attachments. Choose one member of your family whose support for you is unwavering.
For unwavering, I think a family friend. Your favorite adult who encourages you to want things for yourself and shares gossip from the keep. Who will be named in the future.
We'll get some names. Yep. One member you have only recently won over.
A grandparent. Or something that I would consider a grandparent. I'll decide later. Your mentor and teacher who offers you their counsel and holds you true to your values.
All right. And one member who has grave doubts about your leadership.
A younger sibling. Your bitter rival who challenges your decisions and points out your blind spots.
Is that Nadia?
You mean Lenadia? It
No,
could be.
well, there was.
It could be Canostia.
Is it Canastia or Lenadia? Or have you not decided?
I think it's Canostia because I don't know if I actually know if Lenadia is in the city or in the area.
That's fair.
Or alive.
Yeah, Lenadia is still very much in the wind.
She's not been my problem. She left the family. She's not mine to worry about.
All right. Who are your strongs and what is your weak?
Strong would be my younger sibling and the family friend, and weak is the grandparent.
Okay. Your family keeps a modest estate on the outskirts of the keep. You are the heir apparent to the Zanakostovich estate, so you have very nice lodgings in the Citadel.
Current acting Archduke.
Yeah. Choose one thing your family has proudly claimed for generations and one that was acquired messily by Vladislav himself.
That's a bit difficult because of just how long Vladislav was around.
Maybe he acquired it recently as well.
Yeah. Let's see, I know I want a small band of fearsome practice killers, your ancestral retainers. They're probably brazen.
It might be. Is that the one that your family got recently, or is that the old one?
I think that one is more recent of,
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Let's have our own brazen. Why should we give them all to the Emperor?
You have Brazen as a personal retainer.
Yes.
I
And
love
then-
it.
Powerful friends and influential allies in high or far-flung places.
That makes a lot of sense.
we've been around forever. We know people.
And have we decided, are you getting protagonist energy? Are we all cool with protagonist energy being granted to Emily?
Pro into the Empire? It's like, oh, I'm pro. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm pro Empire? Or at least I'm pro power within the Empire, having power within it.
Haha, you get to play a fascist.
I'm gonna die.
So because you have been granted by the table protagonist energy,
Oh no.
you get to select 5 bright futures that
Oh,
you
no.
dream might still be yours if history is kind. Giving you
Hmm.
just a little bit of plot armor. 2 plot armor, in fact.
Well, to make a brutal example of those who have insulted my family, for sure.
Valid.
But I think also to be known for my great deeds, not my family's good name. You know, I'm not gonna coast on my dad's stuff. To finally shut up a relative who has dismissed and belittled you for years. Canostia.
To be clear, to silence another family member.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Shh, you don't know that, because also to be truly seen by your parents and accepted just as you are is pretty tempting. Do I have any parents?
Well, I mean, you have one very important parent.
Yeah, who may or may not be around.
Oh no, I was talking about the Emperor.
Oh, yeah.
Who may or may not be around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with truly be seen by parents, and then I might have to make one up because I don't know about leave this murderous scheming behind. No,
No.
cast off the crushing weight as a role of the head of the family. I asked for this. I earned this.
If you want to cook up another one quietly before we start playing, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make up a 4th one because these ain't it for me.
A little pitch
Or 5th one.
you could do to be reunited with a lost relative to get Lenadia back, but not for good reasons.
Oh no, just
Oh.
like, hey, you know, you're right.
You're done causing trouble.
Stab.
To be reunited with a lost relative for my own reasons.
I like that one.
So basically the bottom 5 of the list.
Okay. That works great. That sounds awesome. This'll be fun. And then your position.
Why, I'm the prince. Of course.
Delightful.
It's an ancient truth. Wherever there are riches worth taking, some hungry, grasping thing appears to claim them through brutal force. When they walk on 4 legs or swim, such predators have many names. Wolves, sharks, worms, drakes. When they walk on 2 legs, we call them simply Your Highness.
That's outstanding, by the way. Well done.
That's fucking great.
That's so
good.
good. Choose 1 to 3 distinctive features, Your Highness.
Well, of course, I have well-tailored clothes and expensive hues. I have to look my station. I am representing the entire house of Zanikostovich and the Emperor himself to a degree. I think also a resonant and well-trained voice that can hold a crowd enthralled.
Okay.
Particularly if it's thralls.
Do you want a 3rd?
Nothing else is currently speaking to my fancy.
I mean, we got time. You can think of another one.
We can throw something in that's specific to Zanikostovich, because this one has a lot of, or at least a decent amount of pre-done background info.
I've got one.
Oh.
An allergy to flowers.
I thought that was just a vampire thing.
I don't know if it's unique to the Zanikostovich line or if it's a vampire thing.
It's certainly very prominent to Vladislav, but also I think he was just being a bit rude.
That's potentially fair.
You'd have to ask Zad.
Choose at least one thing the nobility are currently squabbling over and take a privilege token for each choice.
Oh my. I could have fun with the coastal one, since Dunes is one that I'm gonna pick on. But I think a fresh silver deposit, or, valuable resource deposit, a blood river, has been discovered, and it lies right between the lands of 2 nobles whose families have fought and bled over the exact boundary for centuries.
And what families are implicated in this conversation? Which houses are in the conflict?
I could pitch. I feel like
Go for it.
the story wants it to be Kirinthal and Maximus Rex's house.
Ooh.
With where all the like different family things are.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Why not?
All right. Do you want another one?
I think I will also do the powerful noble hasn't been paying his share or doing his part in maintaining the network of coastal beacons that warn of pirate raids, rebel raids, and resentment is festering.
Okay.
That's obviously going to involve House Dunes.
And maybe even your house to an extent, like some of the people under you.
Oh yeah, why would we pay for the coast? You don't do anything with the river.
That's fair.
You actively avoid the river.
Why can you never lay down this burden and simply walk away?
You have no clear successor, and your absence would bring civil war. Amidst the chaos, no side could let a former prince live to muddy the line of succession.
Yeah, that would... You're kind of the last name in the House Zanakostovich.
Yeah. I would kill Canastia before I'd let her take my place.
And there it is. We have our cast of characters for the Bitter Litany. I am going to do my very best once we begin play to embroil all 5 of you in the muddiest, nastiest, most Sisyphean political bullshit I possibly can.
Promise?
I've got a couple of weeks to really hem and haw over it. Thank you all for listening. This was a lot of really fun prep. We've done a ton of amazing set dressing. Thank you all for joining us. This has been a pleasure.
And next time, we get to burn it all down.
Next time, we are going to start really hammering cracks in this marble edifice that we have erected. Goodbye, Weavers. I'll miss all of you equally.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to Game Woven, a creative storytelling collective building a world one game at a time. This week we have been playing The Bitter Litany, a Powered by the Apocalypse game of tragic fantasy intrigue by Luke Jordan, which is still in development as we play it, but keep an eye out for it soon. This week our players are the core cast of myself, Brianna Jean, TT Benjamin, Robbie Rowling, Zach Yolen Green, Emily Anderson, and Lex Olden. If you like what we're doing, feel free to leave us a review on your favorite podcasting app, and you can support us over on Patreon at patreon.com/gamewoven, as well as supporting the network we are a part of, which is the One Shot Podcast Network, where we have just some truly amazing shows that we get to be affiliated with. And if you're looking for something new to listen to, go check them out.